Hi guys, I'm Alex. Welcome back to the channel. I hope everybody is doing well. I'm sorry my video is a little bit late this week, but I had just finished the Selwyn top from Cashmerette. And guys, I know I have been saying that I'm not quite crazy about club patterns, but enter Cashmerette. Wow. I have to say that upon doing this pattern and looking at the instructions, downloads, videos, of course, on their website, this pattern is actually very well drafted. I had to make some adjustments. I put those in my blog, but let me tell you a little bit about them. My adjustments where I went ahead and added 3 inches to the length of the bodice, it is a top with pleats. It's a great pattern if you are a beginner because you are going to learn a couple of different techniques, as in how to make pleats, how to install bias tape on the armholes, also how to do a button placket, how to do buttonholes if you are a little bit scared by that. This is a great pattern to begin. Also how to do a neckband, which is, these neckbands can be a little fussy. So this is a nice little pattern for you to kind of test out and try. I was really impressed by the instructions. And of course, if you are one of those people that needs a sew along, there is a sew along for it. Whitney from Tomcat Stitchery, she has a sew along on her YouTube. So it's not like there is some sort of sew along, some sort of random website or only available to club members. No, it is available to everybody. I highly recommend that you guys download this pattern since it is part of Cashmerette's June pattern for their club. You only have till June 30th, which is coming up really fast. Guys, this is not an ad, not an ad at all. I saw the pattern. I've been I kept keeping my eye on anything with pleats, and I have been looking to make something like this for quite some time. I went ahead and did a toile with some green, what kind of fabric was that? It was green. I think it was broadcloth, cheap stuff. I think it was like $2.99 a yard. I got 2 yards, and you are going to need about 1.5 yards, depending on your size, to 2 yards. I actually had some Liberty fabric left over, and I believe I had 1.5 yards. And I had to really play some serious Tetris to get it all in there, but I did. Again, nice little pattern to have. I had to make some adjustments, like I mentioned. I had to add 3 inches to the length of the bodice. I also had to do a small bust adjustment for princess seams because Cashmerette drafts for C cup and up, I believe up to H cup. But I wasn't daunted by that. I just went ahead and grabbed their book from the library ahead of the curve. It's available in my library, of course, because I asked for them to get it as a reference. And of course, you can also look this up. It is actually on their blog, how to do a small bust adjustment or a full bust adjustment. So you can go either way. All those instructions are there. I actually reached out to Cashmerette in regards to another pattern, and I have to say that they were wonderful. They got back to me. They got back to me with adjustments based on my measurements for another pattern. So it's really nice to know that there is somebody back there, that they're paying attention to you if you have any questions, and they do get back to you. So again, another nice thing to have. I also had to, as far as adjustments, I also had to raise the armholes. If you look at the pictures on the website, Jenny, who is the owner of Cashmerette, the armhole was a little bit too low for usually what I like. So I just raised the armhole on my pattern. And I also had to play a little bit with the side seams. I wanted it a little bit more fitted. I cut size 20. I could have cut size 18, but I also want to make sure that that didn't screw up anything else in regards to like plackets or the neckline or anything like that. So I just kind of graded in some other couple of spots just so it's a little bit fitted. Very comfortable pattern. I have a lot of nice things to say about this pattern. If you want to hack it, yes, you can totally hack this pattern. You can add a lot of length to it and you can make yourself a dress. I would probably say that if you were to do that, I would release the pleats right under the bust line if you were to do a dress, and perhaps add a belt. You can also fold out the pleats in the pattern and just cut the pattern with the pleats and the pattern folded so you don't have any pleats. So meaning just you would eliminate the pleats and you would just have a princess seam sleeveless top. You can also change the color, add a stand color with also a pointy color, or perhaps even do like a Peter Pan color, which I am gonna play with that a little bit, or perhaps do a stand-up color and then just lengthen the entire top into a dress. So it looks completely different, and perhaps even make this in like a linen. Guys, if you're feeling a little daring, you can also do shearing instead of the pleats. So that would be a nice little way to kind of gather that. Or you can also shorten the bodice, add an A-line skirt, and you have yourself another different type of dress. So tons of ways to hack this pattern. Like I said, it is available until June 30th, and we're in 2023. As part of their monthly Clubhouse patterns. I know they just had an all access membership sale, and I'm sorry that has now passed. You can still sign up for it. They just had a discounted rate, but you can still sign up for like $8 a month. You just get the pattern. And actually, I felt like I got a bunch of things compared to other companies that I've tried and I have not been very happy with. So, and also I wanted to add, this is a sleeveless top, but if you wanted to add perhaps sleeves to this, they give you a code when you sign up for the $8 a month club membership, and they give you a discount. And if you wanted to buy the Vernon shirt pattern, you can use those sleeves with this pattern if you wanted to do sleeves. And guys, you also get a discount code if you wanted to buy fabric from the sewing studio. So needless to say, a nice little pattern to have in the stash. Highly recommended. I'm actually excited to see what the pattern for July will be. I'm kind of thinking about getting their swimsuit, but we shall see. I'm still going to, I'm trying to use a lot of the patterns that I have in my stash, and also patterns, buttons, everything that I have in my stash, instead of continue getting more things, just because I feel like I have a lot. And sometimes I forget that it is here. But have you guys tried Cashmerette before? Have you tried any of their core patterns they release, a couple of times a year? Or are you part of their Clubhouse membership? What did you guys think? Are there any other patterns that that you really, really like that they have released as part of their club? Let me know in the comments below. Would love to hear about this. And of course, I'm also going to add some pictures of my finish make to the end of this video, and also to my blog. I'll take some pictures of what I have about what I have done for the adjustments on the pattern pieces, so you guys get to see it. All right, guys, if you have any questions, go ahead and leave it below, and I will see you next time.